I'm back. Sorry for the change of scenery. It seems like whenever I'm recording, everybody and their mother is bothering me and asking me to do stuff and talking to me. So I figure if I come to the bathroom and lock the door, no one should bother me. We have 3 bathrooms in this house. If someone comes in this one, I know that they're really just trying to piss me off. Back to my ASVAB story. Um, So after I dropped off my personal belongings and got the sticker, and did fingerprints. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I did my left index finger and my right index finger. Um, and then I had to go to the 5th floor, which was the testing floor. And then I got this like this kind of reddish orange folder from them. They took my testing paper that my recruiter had given me, which I had to sign that thing like 6 different times in different spots. It had my recruiter signature, had my first name, last name, address, telephone number, I think, and my social on there, date of birth, and all that. So yeah, we kind of like swapped. They gave me the folder, I gave them my paper. Um, and then they give you like this package read. I didn't read it, so it could have said, "You're signing your life away. We're gonna kill you." I would have known because I didn't read that thing. That freaking packet was thick as hell, and I was not about to read it. I think they just give you that to kind of like kill time. So yeah. Anyways, so I saw people like sitting in the little area where they had all these chairs, and these people had stickers on too. So I figured, hey, maybe they're taking their ass out. So like I said, I don't know what the heck got into me, but I was like super duper excited and like really friendly and crap. So I sit down. I'm like, hey guys, are you taking the ass out? And they're like, yeah, we just took it. I'm like, oh shit. Maybe they can tell me, I don't know, give me kind of like a pep talk and tell me what I should know, what I shouldn't know, whatever. Um, they're like, um, do you know about like mechanics and tools and stuff? And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I don't know about mechanics, but I do know about tools and stuff like that. And they were like, good, good, good. Are you good on like the 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 reading and the word knowledge and the math and crap? I was like, oh yeah, I'm good on that. And so they're like, well, I guess we can tell you that you're going to be guessing completely on the mechanical part. So I'm like, damn, I knew I should have studied that part. I did not study the mechanical part because I don't want a mechanical job. So I figured, why do I need to score high in that if that's not what I want to do? Anyways, so, oops. So it was kind of like I didn't even get to talk to those people for like 2 minutes, and then um, this guy came in, and I guess he was like the guy that allows us to get into the testing room, I guess. So since I was like the first person in line, after I got there, like a couple people showed up, and he was like, he said you guys need to sit a certain way. He was like, "Ma'am, you were here before them, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Um, So you need to sit right here, and everyone else needs to follow her. Like, so I sat in the first seat, next person, so on. The next row continued, whatever. Um, and then after that, he was like, well, what we're going to do is we're going to do biometrics. What the hell ever? Okay. So I sat down in the chair. I was the first person, by the way, first person. So I sat down in the chair, and it was weird because me and the biometrics guy, we heard like in the other room, we heard them giving like a huge round of applause. And so he was like, thank you, thank you. And I was like, no, no, I'm pretty sure that was for me. And he was like, he thought it was hilarious. And so I was like, oh, okay. He was like, I like you. You have a lot of confidence. You're going to do great. So I was like, yeah, okay, this is going really well. Anyways, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I gave him my right fingerprint again. I guess that's just saying like I'm aware of what I'm about to take. I'm not cheating on this or anything. Anyways, so I do my fingerprint. And then he like scans me in to go to the testing room. It's kind of like, I guess that's how like the government works or whatever, but you have to have like an ID card that's slided against the door, this little laser thing, in order to open the door and stuff like that. So if you're not official, you can't get through the door. You have to like wait for someone or wait to be buzzed in, and you have to give them like your first and last name and your reason of why you're there and stuff like that. So he buzzed me in. I go in to take my ASVAB, and there's like already people in there. They look freaking stressed. So I was like, oh man, the room was like really cold. It felt like a morgue. It was that cold, and so I'm glad I had on like long yoga pants, a white V-neck, and just like a little gray, yeah, gray and black sweater and tennis shoes. So that was good, you know, but it was still cold as hell in there. So I sit down, start taking the test. Test goes on, test goes on. It was not that bad. It really was not that bad. The only part that I struggled with was the mechanics part. Just like the people out in the lobby had warned me, because I didn't know anything about the mechanics part and I didn't study the mechanics part. Um, so yeah, I took the test. It wasn't that hard. That little, what is it called? Personality testing that they give at the end is BS. Oh my gosh, I was just so ready to get out of there. That thing was 120 questions, and it was weird because like they would give you two options, and you're supposed to click the one that's most like you. So they would give you like two bad things. There would be one like I insult people on a daily basis, and the other one would be like I often can't control my emotions. Like what the freak? Neither of those are me. So well, lying. Anyways, so I just they were both bad, so I guess I just chose. I read them both, and I found the one that was the least like me, and I just picked the opposite. So the one that said I can't control my emotions or something like that, I didn't click that one, but instead I clicked the one that said I insult people on a daily basis, which is true. I mean, but I feel bad, you know, saying that. Whatever. Um, so yeah, want to hear my results? One thing I do have to say, people, especially the females, wear a sweater and pants. Don't wear shorts. If I would have worn shorts, I would have been like SOL because it was cold in that bitch. I was kind of embarrassed. I had to keep getting up and getting tissues and stuff when my thing would pause, but whatever. I did good. I did good. Okay, so once again, this is what the results kind of look like. I mean, damn, everything is like abbreviated. I don't know what this crap is. There's a part that says here. I can't see. There's a part that says standard scores, and then there's a part that says Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines. I guess that's how you like scored for each branch or whatever. Oh, and then you have your AFQT percentile. Um, I guess that's like your overall combined thing. So I got for my overall combined thing, I got a 67 once again, which was like a 15-point increase from when I originally took the ASVAB, the practice ASVAB. I only took the practice ASVAB one time, y'all, and then I was studying. Yeah, and then I took this one. Okay, so for the Air Force, the M is mechanics. That was my lowest one. Mechanics, I got a 48. Really, really. I guess it's still pretty high though, because you know some people, some bimbos that like females that don't know absolutely anything about mechanics would get like a 20. So I got a 48. I still feel good about that. And then A is admin. for administration, whatever. I got a 78 on that. That was my highest. Woo woo. And then I think G is like general. I don't know. But I got a 53 on that. That's still pretty good. And then E is, what is it? Electric? Elect, whatever. I got a 74 in the E part. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know anything about electrics. Like, really, I guess, off my ass throughout that whole mechanics and electrics thing. Like, I just was not there. So yeah. Oh. And then for the standard scores, I got a lot of 50s and 60s. So, it's pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, that's that. Ooh, something is kind of wrong in this. I just noticed it. It said that my starting time for the test was 7:20. No, it was like 10:20 or 11:20. So their clock is wrong. Anyway, so yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pause the video and think of what else I know. Oh, I have a story to tell you guys. Okay, so when I went on to the testing floor, and I was like, well, this is when I was standing at the front, like half door desk thing, um, to get my red folder and to, exchange my testing sheet. I was talking to this guy, and I could tell he was so nervous. It was just like this scrawny white guy, typical nerd, glasses, braces, acne, just he had water in his hand and he was like just shaking. He had water and papers and he was like just shaking and like moving and stuff. I was like, oh man, me. I think I have like a mother's instinct, even though I don't have any kids. Whatever. Um, so I decided to, kind of talk to him and kind of try to calm him down. So I'm like, damn, if you're like that in the lobby, I can imagine what you're gonna be like during the test. So, I was talking to him, and I was like, he looked like a nerd, so I just assumed that he was going Air Force, and I was right. I was like, so, are you taking the ASVAB? He was like, yeah, I'm really nervous. And I was like, yeah, I can see. You're making me feel better knowing that you're more nervous than me, because I was a little nervous. He was like, oh, that's good. I'm glad I could help you out. I'm like, it's okay. I was like, yeah, just calm down, drink your water, and everything will be okay. The day's been smooth so far, right? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, calm down. And he went and sat down and he was chilling. Yeah, woo! Anyways, so besides that, I think it's kind of because my day started off well. Honestly, I woke up at a really good time. It was like early. I'm a morning person. I woke up early in the morning, like 7 o'clock. Got up. I prayed. That's one thing. If you're not religious, you need to get religious. Wait, hold on. Damn. Yeah. You need to get religious because you can't do anything without God, and if you don't have God, then you're not doing anything and you're not going anywhere. I'm just saying. So I spent all morning like praying and talking to God and stuff like that. Um, and then I spent the other half of the morning like getting ready. Um, and then the other half of the morning like getting to MEPS because it was so damn far. But, from the time I entered the MEPS, it was like that first person I talked to, which was the security guard, he was very positive. So that kind of like made me positive. Because if you're already nervous and a person is like mean to you, they're going to be like, oh shit, you're going to be on your toes all the time and you're going to be really nervous. And then when you go to take the test, you're going to fucking fail. Well, not fail, but you're like going to do bad. So, yeah, I did get really excited. I'm glad it's finally over. Yeah. So good luck to all you other people out there who are about to take your ASVAB or are studying for your ASVAB. It's not as bad as it seems. It's just the study materials. make it seem a little bit hard. My advice would be yes, study. But I personally feel like you don't have to know the mechanics part unless it's unless you're looking to get a mechanical or an electrical job. Then of course you need to study the mechanics. But for someone like me who's just going in, not really looking to do a mechanics job, I didn't. Hell no, I did not study no mechanics part. So I think it's kind of weird how my electric score, my E score, was my second highest score, and it was only 4 points less than my highest score. So I'm like, how did that happen? Maybe it was fate. I don't know. But study. If you don't know words, get you some study helpers. Get you either ASVAB for Dummies. I didn't use that one. I used the Kaplan ASVAB Study Book 2011 edition. Actually, really did help me out. Like I said, had a 15-point increase. So yeah. Um, what else? Study your math. Study your math. I think really math is like one of my worst subjects. But I found that like if I'm patient and ooh, that's another thing. Okay, besides that, study, 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 whatever. But don't overdo it. I started overdoing it and my mom was like, Jessica, you need to chill out. It's you're gonna overdo it and you're not gonna remember shit when you go to go take the ass bath. So I stopped. I didn't study like this whole week. Today's Friday. So this whole week I did not study. I just kinda I even like picked up a book and just like started reading this novel, and I finished the novel. It really like helped me, not think about it so much. What was I gonna say? Hold on, let me think. I just remembered what I was trying to say. Okay, so besides the books, two awesome things that really like I don't I think they did help me. Sorry, I'm like scratching my boobies. Ooh. Anyways, but I downloaded two apps. One was called Test Your Vocab. The other one was called Math something, whatever. I just went on the Android market and typed in like ASVAB. So, different apps and stuff pop up. I'm not paying no $5 for an app. So I got the free ones. The free ones work just as well as the $5 ones. So don't even worry about it. Those will help you. I would do those when I was like like that point in time when you're just laying in bed waiting to go to sleep. I would sit there and play those, and the vocab really helps you out a lot. The math, yeah, the math is the math. Whatever. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you should probably practice it. Um, yeah. So those like really helped me out. Hmm. Cool. I think that's it. So like I was saying, good luck to all of you people taking the ASVAB. You're gonna do great. Just have faith in yourself and have faith in God. Honestly, I just honestly have faith in God. And study, and you. Oh, and don't stress out about it. Like the guy that I met that was super nervous. Don't stress out about it. I mean, you have to go in with a calm, cool, collected mind and attitude, and you will do great. I'm telling you guys, you will do great. It's not as bad as you may think. You're gonna do great. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to me, please. Subscribe to me. Yeah. Thanks.